Hey Aries, Ali from Indigo Ascension. Welcome to your weekly quick read for the week beginning September 20th through to the 27th. We're going to be focusing on the energies surrounding Venus in Scorpio for you this week, as well as that full moon in Pisces and the sun coming in to Libra. So we say happy birthday to all the beautiful Librans out there, which also happens to fall on the same day as equinox. So equinox in September offers the collective an amazing balancing, okay? Doesn't matter if we're in the northern or southern hemisphere. We are subsequently either in autumn and letting go, or we are in spring and welcoming the new and desiring to plant new seeds, okay? So metaphysically, energetically, emotionally, mentally, many will feel that sigh of relief along with a desire to turn towards the new Aries. Now, with Venus, the full moon, as well as the sun moving into Libra all month, okay? So we're going to be taking a look at your themes for this particular week. So there's going to be a lot of 8th house themes with Venus in Scorpio. There's also, with that full moon in Pisces, there's going to be a lot of 12th house themes as well for you, Aries. And, of course, 7th house themes. Now, for those of you that are familiar with the astrology houses, okay, 8th house is all about deep transformation. 12th house connects us into the subconscious and our higher self. In many ways, it connects us into our shadow. 7th house themes is also about partnerships and complements those other two houses very strongly. What's the common thread? Well, there's a lot of deep metamorphosis for many Arians out there. We're really walking in the shadows when we're working with 8th, 12th and 7th house. We're looking at duality, partnership. Now, this energy might be centered on deeply transforming something within a important relationship in your life. It might be the relationship you have with yourself, your belief, your dreams, your career. Take it however it resonates. Soul has a message for you under this full moon in Pisces when it activates your 12th house, and the veil becomes a lot thinner so that you are able to connect into what those unique messages might be for you, Aries. So let's take a look at some soul cards. Working with those houses, we've got the purpose card, the empathy card, and the guilt card. It's time to release the lower emotions that affect not just our base, but our sacral chakra. And in many ways, Aries, the sacral chakra, I like to think of it as, you know, as the energy center of renewal, of birth, of new beginnings, of our, you know, expression of our unique self. It is the chakra that is responsible for generating new beginnings. And the only thing that gets in the way of the new is the old, and perhaps the way in which our feelings, perceptions can weigh us down. So perhaps for many of you guys this month, okay, as the sun shines in Libra, this is a beautiful month to really address all of those keynotes I've mentioned above. With this full moon, okay, there is a focus on empathy. So maybe there might be disagreements with others that you're experiencing. Maybe you need to have a bit more compassion for self, okay? Maybe empathy is calling to us in one way or another, Aries, as we release under this full moon. So is there a situation that we can release from the past, okay, and do a lot of healing work around this month? This, you know, working with 8th, 12th and 7th house energy, there's a lot of deep transformation, and for many Arians there's a purpose to that thing, that event, that unique relationship that had a significant impact on you. Perhaps you are still plagued in many ways by memories, and you know, like any of us Aries, it's really hard to begin again when we are still weighed down by the influence of the past. You know, we're only human. We tend to wonder, oh God, I hope it doesn't work out again like that if I take a risk, whether in love, whether in career, whether in whatever your unique story is, okay? So those are your house themes for you, my dear. Let's take a look at what the tarot wants to say. It's probably in relation to career. For many of the Arians that I'm connecting into, there's a cyclical energy wanting to close out of your life, okay? Now I've just got goosebumps. In order for you to experience true prosperity, the past has a gift for you this week in one way or another. Something, someone, a message, a theme, something re-emerges from the past. You know, the Judgment card is all about the shadows and the ghosts from the past. You know, there is full karmic closure here under the guise of the Judgment card. The Ten of Coins can point to marriage, it can point to family, it can point to marriage like connections. It certainly points to long-term building of wealth. Okay, so the Ten of Coins points to the dynasty. So that's why it's always connected into marriage, to family. It also is a strong card when we're talking about business success and longevity. There's themes here that are wanting to balance out. So those messages I mentioned earlier are further accentuated by the Six of Coins. This is karmic balancing at its finest. It's a strong and powerful week for you guys to work with those houses, which are sort of further highlighted with the tarot cards here. Okay, there's something deeply earthing when we've got some predominant coins cards. Okay, so rewind back to Virgo season, which we are just closing. It has led you to this, and this is a powerful week in many ways for you guys to begin to close some chapters that are relevant to you. Okay, deep transformation under 8th house, strong connection to our subconscious and also our own undoing, Aries. Okay, thanks to the 12th house and the full moon in Pisces this week, as well as working with the shadow side. Okay, working in partnership when we're looking at 7th house energies, in partnership with self, in partnership with others, in partnership with your dreams. I hope you have an empowered week, Aries, and I hope you got some resonance from that message. Until next week, my friend, take care.